Okay, we are live on YouTube, and that means that we can declare the meeting open. So, everyone, welcome to the 11th and 40th meeting of Karachi Toastmasters Club. Karachi Toastmasters Club was founded in September 2000. That means that, oh, this year in September we celebrate our 25th anniversary. So that's a milestone to look forward to. Toastmasters is a worldwide program which is aimed at improving communication and leadership skills of its members. It is an education program. It exercises its targets through a worldwide standardized curriculum, which is called Pathways. When you become a member, you gain access to Toastmaster Pathways and the curriculum. The whole enterprise is centered around a few principles. The first principle is learning by doing. So when we deliver a speech or when we speak, we get evaluation, we provide evaluation to each other. There's not a single master trainer in Toastmasters. In fact, everyone is a trainer and a trainee. And that's what makes it self-sustaining. The second principle is positive feedback. We are told to avoid negative feedback at all costs. Even if something requires a lot of improvement, we are not supposed to discourage a speaker. And of course, the third principle is volunteerism. Of course, Toastmasters charges a fee, but that fee goes towards headquarters, and whatever we charge for attendance, that goes towards the venue and the tea. Hopefully, you will find the tea worthwhile. Not most people don't, and that's the everything that you will witness in this meeting, the speeches, the evaluations, the feedback, the arrangements, those are all done on a voluntary basis. So without further ado, I'd love to introduce some of the guests that have joined us here in person. So sir, would you come to the stage and introduce yourself briefly? Right. Yes.
This is right.
Yes.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Jalal Karachi, and this is my first time attending a Toastmasters meeting professionally. I am the head of human resources for EFU Life Assurance, and it is my very great pleasure to be here today.
You sir, please. Yeah. Every guest introduces.
Yes.
He doesn't get the privilege because he's a member.
Sorry, I didn't realize. Okay. Assalamualaikum. My name is Azim Birani. I am the Chief Operating Officer at EFU Life, and this is my first experience of Toastmasters. I've heard a lot about it, but I've never personally experienced it, so it's something I'm looking forward to doing. Thank you.
Great to have you, sir. Privilege. Oh my God, head of HR and COO of EFU Life. I hope all of you have your CVs on you. Be ready, pounce. Please, would you like to introduce yourself? Yeah. Ali, sorry, you were introduced by Ali. No, please introduce.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Rahul Nashad. I am a deputy manager in Mahazar Garments Company. I have also had first time, and this is my first experience in Toastmasters. One of my senior recommended about Toastmasters, so I am also here for attendance.
Great. Thank you very much for joining. We hope you enjoy the meeting. So, Karachi Toastmasters Club is one of the unique clubs in the world because it is one of the most decorated clubs, not in Pakistan, but in the world. It also achieved at one point #1 in the world status in terms of education progress. But there's something else that makes it very unique. And that is that the majority of the executive committee of Karachi Toastmasters Club hails from outside Karachi. And people from other cities are far more interested in KTC than people from Karachi. The evidence is our Toastmaster of the day, who is also our VP Education, a valued member, a champion speaker, Toastmaster Hazir Iqbal, joining all the way from Islamabad. And before I hand over the word to him, let me recognize DDM Sarfaraz Aziz, who is our immediate past president, one of our stalwarts, and one of the integral parts of Karachi Toastmasters Club. And he joins from Texas, USA. And yeah, Toastmasters Danish, I'm not going to recognize you because you are in Karachi and still joining online. So over to you, our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Danish.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster DTM Tilhavin Hamid, our beloved president, and thank you for that lovely introduction. I think it's a great pleasure to be the part of this distinguished community of Karachi Toastmaster Club. Uh, Everyone knows what is the theme of today's meeting. What is the theme of today's meeting?
Mind traveling.
Yes, mind traveling. Okay, so repeat after me. Mind traveling.
Mind
Mind
traveling.
traveling.
Once again, mind
Mind
traveling.
Mind
Once
traveling.
more. Once more.
Mind traveling.
Mind traveling.
Yeah. I have already
Thank you.
my mind traveled.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. It's mean that works. So a few months, almost 8 months ago, I was reading a book about writings, and how to improve my writing skills, and the book name with the Writer's Ink, and it's written by three authors, and one of the author is Patrick Sandbrick, which is my favorite one. And at the very first page on that book, there was the title was Mind Traveling. And they asked me the same question that read it again, and save it in your heart and in your mind. And from that time onward, I have started my mind traveling journey. Meanwhile, there are a lot of my mind traveling stories in my head and in my diaries also. But one of the most crucial part of my life I want to share with all of you. Uh, Almost 3 months ago, I lost one of my very close to my heart, my mentor, my teacher. And but what is the story of my mind traveling of that whole journey? Mm, my teacher met me for the first time in 2013, and he was not just a teacher to me; he was a close friend of me. He was not my age fellow, but we play cricket together, we play chess together, we read books together, we discuss politics together, we debate about the politics, about the geography. And I personally learned a lot from him, even though there's a book named Ar-Rahiqul Makhtoom, which is a seated book. We together read that book and discuss each and every topic. But all of a sudden, 3 months ago, he left this world. And that was a very hard moment for me. Uh, in that moment, when I was at the graveyard, uh, when he was about to hand it over to the earth, to the God. In that time, that was a very crucial moment. The tears were all there on my face, but at the same time, my mind was traveling, and I was creating a mind traveling story. And that whole story, I combined all those things, and I write it down in my diary. And then after that, I create a speech from that. And the idea of this their speech be in the game was also taken from his life, from his mentoring, that he always told me that to be in the game, whatever, no matter what is the result, if you're winning or if you're losing, you just have to be in the game. So it's mind traveling is, I think it's a very beautiful journey. and all the speakers, all the writers, all the authors. It's a very beautiful skill that I learned, and I just wanted to share with all of you. We will discuss this theme and we will talk about this theme of the day later on, inshallah. But now we have to proceed further with our meeting. So in today's meeting, we have some auxiliary role players who will help us during the whole meeting. So our first role holder is the grammarian, and our grammarian for today is our distinguished and very own DTM Talha bin Hamid. Please explain your role and the word of the day.
Thank you so much. As grammarian, my job will be to look for good usage of language and try to highlight it. Also, try to look for grammatical errors and point out the corrections. My duties also include assigning and monitoring the use of word of the day. So today, word of the day is voyage. Voyage means a long and adventurous travel through earth or space or through sea. So we hope that today's voyage through the world of personal growth and the realm of public speaking would be enjoyed by everyone. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, DTM Talha bin Hamid. Our next role holder is Toastmaster Amra Yunis from Karachi. So please explain your role as a listener.
Yeah. Thank you so much, DM Jazia. I had forgotten that I had taken that role. Okay. Yes. So as a listener, I will be noting down two things. First, the use of the word of the day. And secondly, I would note down, I would actually see how much you people are listening. So I will have some of the sentences and words spoken by the speakers and during table talk or prepared speech or other activities. And at the end, I would ask the questions that who said it or kind of these questions. So this would be my role. Yeah, thank you so much. Over to you, DM.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amra Yunis. We also have a role of a counter if any volunteer want to do this role. Toastmaster Danish Azmat, would you like to be the counter for today's meeting?
Latif can do that.
You are muted.
Toastmaster Latif is doing it. Could you please explain the role? Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, ladies and gentlemen. My role as an R counter is to note down those filler words. For example, we use because you know that, as you all know, these kind of stuff, which is like filler words, more use of ums. I will note down and will let you know how many R's and ums you have used. Basically, or in ground reality, this role is just to give the speaker a little bit of a speech evaluation for that next time when he gets an opportunity, he or she gets an opportunity, try to minimize those R's and Rs. So that will be my role, and I will be advising at the time when called upon. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor, for opting the role and for explaining very thoroughly the role of the R counter. If someone would like to be a timer, yes, Toastmaster Marana, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, as the timer, my role is to make sure that the meeting proceedings are on time. There will be different timing for different segments. For prepared speeches, we have mostly 5 to 7 minute speech. The speaker has to speak from 5 minutes to 7 minutes and 20 seconds. At 5 minutes, I'll show the green bulb or green card. This green color means the speaker has qualified for minimum timing. Then at 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow bulb or yellow card. This means the speaker the speaker is in the middle of the speech, and at 7 minutes I'll show the red bulb or red card. This means that the speaker is left with 30 seconds. After 30 seconds pass, the speaker will be disqualified from voting. So you will be called for the table topic session, and the table topic speeches are from 1 minute to 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 30 seconds. At 1 minute, I'll show green. At 1.5, I'll show yellow, and at 2 minutes, I'll show red. After red, you will be left with 30 seconds. After that, you will be disqualified from voting if you did not complete the speech within that 30 seconds. And then we had speech evaluations. Speech evaluations are from 2 minutes to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. At 2 minutes, I'll show green. At 2.5, I'll show yellow. And at 3 minutes, I'll show red. After that, the speaker will be left with 30 seconds, and he or she will be disqualified if the speech did not end it within those 30 seconds. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Imran Rana, for explaining very beautifully the role of the timer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to proceed with our first session of today's meeting, and which is prepared speech session. And we have some beautiful storytellers and mind travels. I would like to call upon the stage our first speaker, which is Toastmaster Umar Khayyam. But before calling on him, I would like his evaluator, Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Ghulam Kadir, to please explain the project details of Toastmaster Umar Khayyam's speech.
Toastmaster Umar Khayyam has not arrived yet. Maybe he can move to the next speaker.
Okay, so our second speaker is Toastmaster Amra Yunus, and he's just right in front of me. And she is going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Wase Ahmed. Is Toastmaster Wase is there?
Yeah. Yes.
That's great. Thank you. Yes, carry on.
Good evening, everyone. Toastmaster Amra Yunus is going to present a project from Pathway Persuasive Influence, Level 1, Project 4, Project Evaluation and Feedback. It's going to be her first speech, and speech title is It's Okay. It's Okay, Toastmaster Amra Yunus.
Thank you so much, TM Vase. Yes. Dear friends, you are invited at a pizza party. No, I'm not inviting you. I only want you to imagine that you are at host's place, greeted warmly, and led to the kitchen of the house. Yes, you heard right. You actually find yourself in the kitchen of your house or of your host's house. And they excitedly announce, "Dear friends, go make the pizza of your own taste and enjoy." Saying this, they also point to the long table in the kitchen where a large dough of pizza and ingredients of making pizza lying in simple but beautiful crockery. Dear fellow Toastmasters, here is the story. The year was 2009, location US. We were on a trip to US for attending a month-long leadership institute for Pakistani teachers and educators, organized by State Department at Plymouth State University, New Hampshire. There were 19 more people with me from Pakistan traveling there. Well, coming back to the party. So we started making pizza after pizza after pizza. And the host, meanwhile, helped us bake them in their oven. Hold on. When I say we, it means the women part of the group. The men, who were actually more in numbers, were sitting on the terrace of the house, gossiping and chatting with each other, waiting for us to make pizza for them and give them free service of serving delicious pizza. And I know you will not ask me why didn't men participate in this activity? You know, that when women are there, why would any man go into the kitchen and cook? And I can guarantee half of them, or more than half of them, would not know how to cook. And you know, after all, we have been brought up by our sweet mothers who told us that this is not the man's job. When this is us women who do it for them. So after the cooking and eating session went to end, I and one of my other colleagues noticed the house of the lady gotten busy into kitchen cleaning and doing dishes. We courteously offered her our help, and to our surprise, she accepted it without taking even a single second. And other moment, we had cleaning tools lying before us, mockingly inviting us to do the chores, to start doing the chores actually. We just had pity on ourselves because other women of the group had sneaked out of the kitchen and joined the group chatting outside. We both got busy and we had some conversation when we were doing this chore. Of course, in Urdu, so that our American host could not understand it. Myself. See, if we were in Pakistan and would have given this help to our guests, to our hosts, they would not have accepted it and said no, even if they might have yearned it from their, secretly in their heart. My fellow, yes, because they would know that it is just a courteous offer. They would know that we don't mean what we are saying actually. Fellow Toastmasters, at other lunch party, and this time it was the hosts were some Pakistani family. We were really taken aback one more time when we saw our American fellows collecting their paper crockery from the table and putting them into the trash bin after they had dined out. And of course, needless to say, we followed them too. Dear friends, such encounters with the families and the people there forced me to reflect how much time we would have saved how much time and even energy as well we would have saved in our country if we moved past as well these formalities and learned to do the chores without any gender stereotype. Similarly, I also noticed that people praise each other and accept each other over small gestures, acts, and things whenever they find something praiseworthy. I remember once I came out of a hostel to go to the mess for our breakfast. A man passed by and cheerfully said good morning to us, very generously uh, uh, praising our dresses. And he said, "Wow, beautiful ladies, what a colorful and flowery dresses you are wearing." And I thought, were these people really happy-go-lucky people, or was just one of the good days? I remember one more conversation with one of the American ladies who asked me, "How come you speak so good English? This is not your mother tongue." And I thought secretly before explaining anything to her, yes, we can't, in our country, we can't be called educated if we cannot speak good English. So, dear friends, it was only one and only trip of mine to any Western countries. And I'm not advocating their culture here. They might have flaws, which I didn't experience. But I learned some lesson from there, which changed my way to see the world. I learned it is okay when it is okay that host and guests co-arrange a party and everyone have more time to spend with each other and grab the happy moments. It is more rewarding that you accept people and see good things in them and praise rather than constantly judging and comparing. And the last lesson is very epic. it is more than okay if you can't speak excellent English. Your mothers did not speak with you this. We just learned it in educational institutes while our career planning. Thank you. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amra Yunus, for sharing the story with us. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Umar Khayyam. I hope he is reached to the venue. That's great. So I would like to request his evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Ghulam Qadir, to please explain the project details of Toastmaster Umar Khayyam's speech. In the speech title of Toastmaster Umar, yes, the title of his speech